So, we're not allowed to talk about Jewish people. And then, most of you probably know I don't mean Jewish people. Or maybe the Ish bit. Ish people. Let's call them Ish people. Not actual proper Jewish people. Even though they do some sort of ritual. What is it? Metzitza Bipa, whatever that is. Met it's B space B P BPH, whatever the fuck that is. They're the bad kind of Jewish people, but the Ish people, they're really even worse, aren't they? So the people that control the world, the Ish people, because they're not quite Jewish, are they? They just got their own version of it. They no offense to the normal Jewish type folk. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense, does it? That these Jewish type people, Zionists and Jesuits, these fake Jewish people, the Schwabs and the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the Orsinis and these and them and that and this, and yeah, you can point a finger. Like scripted reality says, you're not really supposed to point the finger. And like Waters Above says, love is allowing, but nah, mate, it's not really though, is it? Like, yeah, I love things and I love people, but I don't love people that mean harm and want the world their way, which is all tied into this AGI nation that we found ourselves in. So, yeah, the understanding from me is, yeah, these people don't want to just own the world, they want to own you, as in chattel, cattle. Even in the Bible, it's not allowed. Not allowed. So the people in the Bible, they say, keep the fowl and the fowl of the air and the cattle of the ground as chattel. But what the Ish people have done, have decided to make humans the cattle or the chattel. I think my goldfish might need some food. Seems to be pecking at the top. Oh, it goes in and out of darkness, doesn't it? You can see him there. He got fed the other day. He doesn't need too much food. Don't want to overfeed him. Anyway, back to the little speck on the sofa. So, these Ish type people that rule the world, control the money, make all the rules, apparently they're falling. But yeah, what I think is happening is also a forced awakening. So they're basically forcing people to wake up. They're rubbing all this stuff in people's faces, all this stuff with Philip Schofield, and they're starting to make links between. Do you know what I mean? It makes me think like it's a forced awakening. Like you haven't got a choice. That there's going to be an awakening, like there's previously been. But it's going to be a fake one, a fake forced awakening, and it's got something to do with aliens, because aliens are supposed to be conspiracy, and obviously there's been lots of disclosure regarding aliens. Even in the mainstream news, there's been disclosure of aliens. So yeah, it points at Project Bluebeam again, but notwithstanding the actual forced awakening of things in front of your face that are supposed to wake you up. So I think they want us at a stage of awakening. And yeah, there may only be two options soon: accept the new system or create our own system, which a lot of people are already trying to start to do. Our own survival network, as some may put it. But yeah, I think what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be condensing lots of information about survival, and I'm going to be saving it to hard drives. A lot like Archaix. Archaix has put in loads of books. I don't get that. It's after books and after chronology, but what the fuck is all that going to do when you ain't got no food on your plate? You know what I mean? You're going to be going out and doing everything you can to try and get some food on the table. And a fucking book ain't going to do that. A book will tell you how to make the food on the table. It may even tell you how to steal the food to get it on the table, but it isn't going to put it on the table. It isn't going to make us all communities of farmers and traders and sharers. Share the knowledge. Everyone has their own little bit of knowledge. Don't dismiss anybody's knowledge. They all have something that they can offer, unless of course they are severely mentally incapable. But that does equate to only probably about 1% of society. And the society that we live in isn't as grand as you think. There probably isn't 8 billion people or 9 billion people in the world. There is more than likely a lot less of that, and it feels like a lot more because of towns and cities. A lot of people travelling on the same road at the same time creates congestion and traffic, and it makes you think that there's more people that are in existence than there actually is. So that's any news for anyone that might be going to a festival or something similar. I think I've done long enough on this video. So ish people bad, not ish people good. Nobody knows. See, the reality that we're faced in is to question it. There's no point in questioning our normal, questionable reality. We might as well just question everything. It's written in the stars and all these astrological things that happen. I'm a little bit into astrology, but the astrological things that happen, they coincide with the whole general thing of it. Like, you're meant to question. That's the reason you've been put here, to question things. If you don't question something, you get left out. That's it. You get left out, you get left behind, and you have to do things differently. You have to do things the way that you're told to do them, rather than the way that they should be. A lot of people aren't ready for that type of society, but this is the main thing that I have manifested from probably about 8 years ago, to question the reality that we are given. And as for that little speck on my sofa, I have no idea what it is. It's like a bite, black kind of bite. Ta-ra! So, we're not allowed to talk about Jewish people, and most of you probably know I don't mean Jewish people, or maybe the Ish bit. Ish people. Let's call them Ish people. Not actual proper Jewish people, even though they do some sort of ritual, what is it?